Konbanwa minasan! I hope you all are having a fantastic evening. Hold on, I'm looking for something. Okay. Yay! Hello, hello! Hi, hi! Hello, everybody! Konbanwa! Good evening! How is everyone doing today? Are you all having a good day? Happy Monday / Tuesday, or depending upon where you are. Hello, hello, hello! Yay! All right, we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna play the Stanley Parable. I have never played this before, so this is gonna be interesting. Hold on, you're gonna hear double me again. Oh wait, no, you're not. I don't have the thing turned on. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. Cool. Alright, cool. Cool. Excellent. Alright. Yeah, so today we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable. I've never played this before. This is going to be interesting. Just from things that I've seen, it seems like it's going to be pretty interesting. So we'll see how this goes. And for those of you who don't know, I don't know if I can talk about it. I mean, it's live. It's public. People can see it. Give me 1 second. Let me actually just let me just talk. Let me ask real quick. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, so I can talk about it. Oh, yes, Haru. Okay. Alright, yes, I can talk about it. So, the project that I was talking about the other day that I said I didn't know if I could talk about was the Iris birthday book. I designed the Iris birthday book, and it's finally out for you guys to see. It's a public version that the aristocrats posted on their Twitter page, and I did the design for it, and it was a lot of work, but it was so fun to do, and I'm so happy with how it came out, and it seems like everybody really likes it, which is great. Hopefully Iris sees it and she talks about it. If not, that's cool too, but hopefully she likes it. It's really exciting to me. So yeah, so it was that's the project that I was working on, was the Iris fan book. Thank you, Skido, for participating in it. Thank you for letting me be the designer for it for the 2nd year in a row. Yay! Wait, I got this. Hold on. Thank you guys for letting me design it. I had a lot of fun doing it, and it lets me be creative. So thank you. Woo! Okay. It is now time. Oh, what happened? Did you get any credit for that in the actual thing or in the official post? It didn't look like you got any credit for it outside of being the SpongeBob meme and pointing and be like, I made that. Yeah, so I have credit in the book. I have credit as the designer, and I was able to get my own page at the back that I kind of said that I was the designer as well. They didn't, in the actual tweet itself, the organizers or the designer or anything like that didn't get any credits. It was just to the cover artists. I think it was more so just to give them permission to be able to actually post their artwork on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, let's start the game, shall we? Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Hold on 1 second. I forgot to turn off DVR. One moment. There we go. Perfect. Okay. DVR is now turned off, so we should be good. So we shouldn't have any laggy issues. Okay. I also don't know how loud this is gonna be, so bear with me. Tell me if it's loud or if it's if it's too loud or too quiet, because I don't know. Yeah. I can't listen to it. I can't listen to the stream. Otherwise, you get the echo. So just let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Alright, let's start the game. Please choose screen and subtitle language. Well, we're going to do subtitles, and they're going to be English, because that's all I speak is English. Alright. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No, I have not. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Okay. I don't know what's considered barely visible. I mean, I guess that's considered barely visible. Okay. Please enter the current time. Okay. But she has been totally credited on the book. I've retweeted her tweet about being the designer, and I'll tell everyone that Skiddo did it in any chance I have. Oh, thank you, Haru. That's so sweet. Alright, so it is currently 7. Oops. It is currently 7:09. Wait, hold on. What are we in seconds? I guess this works. Alright. Confirm. Note, accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay, cool, thanks! Alright, hopefully this isn't too loud and I don't blow my eardrums out. Alright, this sounds okay. It doesn't sound too bad. It's hard to tell. Probably I should wait till actually people start talking, right? Okay. Wait, I just came in the stream. What did you make, Skiddo? Oh, I was the designer for the Iris fan birthday book. It was made public earlier today. So it's on the Aristocrats Twitter, and Iris retweeted it. Yeah. Yeah, it's very cool, and she saw it. She saw last year's too, which was pretty cool. And I did the Ame one too. I was the designer for the Ame one also, and Ame saw that one and showed it on stream, which was so awesome. And I helped with Gurus too last year, so yeah. I get around. That's what happens with age, you get around. Alright, let's start the game. The end is never. Never is the ever is the end is never.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hi, Skillwind. How's the sound?
Stanley
Is it too
worked
loud?
for a company in a big building where he was employee
Am I too loud?
427. Employee number
Not loud enough.
427's job was simple. He sat at his desk.
Sounds
in
good to
room
me, but I don't know
427,
because I'm
and
not
he
listening
pushed
to the stream.
buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them,
And in what order? Oh boy.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although...
Oh. I didn't mean to skip it. I need to... Ah! I didn't mean to skip it. No. No. Ah, no. No, we're going to begin the game again. Oh, I can't watch it. Oh, man. Oh. I wanted to up the volume. Can I start from the beginning and rewatch it? Please?
This is the story
Okay, there we
of a
go.
man named Stanley.
There we go. Let's try this again.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
Seems
And
simple.
although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job.
It's almost as if he's an
Stanley
NPC.
was happy.
Hey, as long as he's happy, that's all that matters,
and then
right?
one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
He got up. I guess that's my cue. Okay. He stepped out of his office. What do we have here? We got some pens and pencils. We got the phone. We got pencil sharpener. Oh man, this game. Ooh, hold on. Where are they? I'm gonna get motion sick. Okay. Sorry, hold on. Skiddo has free will now. How terrible. Turn the sensitivity down. I may have to. Alright, hold on. What would be the sensitivity? Is that the... Oh. It's this. Okay. It literally says sensitivity. Okay, that's better. Alright. Let's see. What does this say? I hate Mondays. That's a mood. Mondays are always so hard. Especially like... Oh god, you move with the mouse? Type. That is one gross looking desk. I agree. This desk looks like it's been like beaten to a pulp. Like Stanley took his aggressions out on this desk. About how like his wife left him and how he types everywhere. What the heck? He just types everywhere. His wife left him, and his dog died, and man, he missed it all because he was stuck in his cubicle. Oh.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Here what comes? The sun? Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. I want to stay in here.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make
Oh,
a
does
decision?
it start over?
What if a
Oh,
crucial outcome
God.
fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley said to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Oh, that was one at the
I will
end.
be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt,
That's the end of the
was that if
game,
he
guys.
waited
Thank you so
long
much for
enough, the
watching. If you
answers
haven't
would
already,
come.
please subscribe and hit that like button in the
Eventually,
face.
someday, they would arrive. Soon, Very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do.
Now we gotta wait.
Now it's just a little bit closer.
Skittle learns that doing the
Now
same
it's
thing
even
has the same
closer.
consequences. Isn't that the definition of sanity? Like insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? Okay, let's do this right this time. Alright, we're actually going outside the office now. Let's see, what do we got? I can't open any of the
All
files.
his co-workers will... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the...
Let me in!
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction.
You
of
stupid
witnessing
narrator.
Effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
Oh
Yes,
my God,
almost
alright.
Certainly 50 clicks.
Give me my achievement! Let me in!
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to
my
see
God.
commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417, you say, huh? I don't even know where that is! Where is 417? Wait, what does that say? I like work. I just hate my boss. I see. Let me in! 417. I'm guessing it's over here somewhere. You gotta turn this computer off. That's a waste of technology and electricity. Awaiting input. What are we waiting in input for? Input received. Cool. What does this one say? Surname, access. We gotta turn that off. They're playing solitaire! I wanna play solitaire! Let me in! Oh, it's over there. Can I go in? From over here? No, I can't. I wanna play solitaire! I wanna try and get a straight. A straight thing. What did doing the input do? Wait, what does that say? Who farted? That is such a great mug. I love that. You can't blame that on me this time because that's actually in the game. Skittle farted. What? Ah! What? Not me? I didn't do any such thing.
Great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Oh, my lord. Why are you making me run around like a dog? 437?
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
What do I look like? Do I look like some sort of puppet to you? What door? This one? What door was it? Was it 415? Okay, hold on. 417, 416, 415.
Now, back to door number
Oh,
437.
for the love of God. What do I look like to you? Wait, what door? 437?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine.
The copy machine. Oh my God.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Do I look like a gorilla? How do I climb on the desk?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Okay. Oh wait, it's this way.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Is he getting off on this? Like, that's the impression I'm getting from this, is that it's like...
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
I think he's losing it.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Did I even get an achievement? I feel like I've been lied to. I feel like I've been used. Number 1 dad. Whose cup is this? Excuse me. Number 1 dad cup only belongs to Dino Dad. Only Dino Dad gets that cup. Keep dry. Where am I supposed to go exactly? Input received. Dino Dad supremacy. He used you for his twisted fantasies. Yeah. What does that say? I don't know. I can't see it. I hate Mondays, Sam. We got 2 doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, I could do what the narrator tells me, and I could go through the door on my left, or I could decide to troll him a little bit and go through the door on my right. I think I'm going to go through the door on my right. You can't tell me what to do.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
None of these doors open.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
This is really quite the lounge. This is... Wow. This is impressive. What does that one say?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is worth it. I don't see you making the choices. I believe this is my choice. So...
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
What does this one say? Oh, fuel! And then there's this...
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
The game can get over it, because I'm trying to read the stuff that's on the floor. It says... 5th annual... I can't read that. It's a meeting of internal revenue analysis for the committees of the Royal Revenue Discussions Club? Alright. We got Mr. Coffee to go with our Mr. Radar. There doesn't seem to really be anything else that I can do. Alright, well I guess we'll go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
The first open door on my left, huh? Nah. I'm gonna go in here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
A4. There's some wires on the floor. This game, it must be like intense if this is, I would assume that it isn't, but that would be interesting to see this game played in VR. It feels like it would be like a next level experience. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Penalty for misuse of the cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Why is there a penalty for jumping off the cargo lift? You'll be dead. Look how far down it goes. At that point, why even bother? You're gonna be dead. Alright, well, I guess we're going on the cargo lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Whee!
foot. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I guess that was an ending, huh? Because that brought me all the way back to the beginning.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Alright, let's go back to the meeting room.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I want to go this way.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
someone I've
stop
forgotten
trying
about?
to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
For her?
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Could it be? Could it be? Am I finally going to see her again? Are we meeting all by ourselves? In the room? Oh. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Are we finally going to see her again? Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I've suddenly gone deaf. I don't hear anything. Do you guys hear something? It might be your Oshi, huh? It might be It might be Gura senpai. It might be Gura. It might be Gura senpai though. What if it's Gura? Oh.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness.
Darkness will
Stanley,
fade
did you just
away.
unplug the phone?
Life will
No, that
guide
wasn't
your
supposed to be
way.
a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up
You
the
don't pick up,
phone.
I'm trying to reach
He's
you about
taken
your
to
car's
his
extended
apartment where he
warranty.
finds his wife, and the two
Hello, do you have a
pledge
minute to
themselves
talk about our
one
Lord and
another.
Savior, Lightning
Music
McQueen?
comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
I knew
How
it.
is that
Gura
even
doesn't even know
possible?
how to use a phone.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Konnichiwa.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This
Is
is
that
why you've
Dino
been able
girl?
to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind
You
of
do
risk
know
on
who
my
I
watch.
am, right?
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
You do
Please
know who you're
observe
talking
this
to,
helpful
right?
instructional video.
You're talking
Choice.
to Skiddo.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not
Why
real.
is get a Hitler
Allow
mustache?
the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
What is a back sack and
Excellent.
crack?
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals
that mean?
recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do
8
you make more
choices
than
per
8?
day. Wow,
Yes.
that's crazy.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space,
Just say
your
I won't.
thoughts and problems are
I
materially
won't make a contribution to
insignificant,
the world.
and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome
Am I getting an
back.
OSHA
You
test?
may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a
boy.
choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Oh boy. Are you gonna make me walk through the corridor? Danger everywhere. Exit. Okay. I'm back in the storage room. There's no waifu here, though. I don't have a waifu in here. I'm so upset. Where's my waifu? Give me my waifu.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make
But
no
I
sense
want
at
to
all.
jump down.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I want to jump down. No waifu equals no waifu. Well, according to Haru, I missed my chance with the waifu, so... Alright, let's see. I'm assuming you're making me go back to the door choice. I hope you know that I'm just gonna pick the right door again.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Naruhodo!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So I have to go in the door on my left, right? So if I look at this door, right? The door on my right is the door on my left, right? So we're gonna go through this door again.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I don't wanna. I wanna go through this door. I'll go through this one again. Whee! Oh, I guess I don't have much of a choice now, huh? What happened to the desks? Oh my goodness. You broke the story now. Well, that's how it be sometimes. I mean, these desks seem perfectly fine, so... You're a narrative contradiction now. Hey, you know, so be it.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did
Satisfaction
you think was
of you
so
being
special
angry.
about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever.
The broom
I couldn't live that
closet.
way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Wow! 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 Wow!
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Hello.
You, who thought you were so clever.
I am.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in
Elbows
the
out.
world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Cope.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
But I'm not
He
Stanley.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I am not
That
Stanley.
thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a
I'm Skiddo.
child.
I'm not a child. I'm 66 million years old.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, let me ask you this. Can I go through the right door again, or is it just gonna restart over and I'm gonna keep doing the same thing over and over again? Do I have to go through the left, or can I go through the right again? Because I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. So, I just want to make sure that I am not putting myself to go into this Okay, well, we'll do it again, I guess. We'll see what happens.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Oh my god.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're just gonna keep doing it. We'll see what happens. No! Oh, he didn't say it this time. He didn't say it this time.
No! Why did you do that?
Oh, there it is.
Quickly, hurry back.
Okay.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess I have to go to the left. Alright. We have to give in to this sicko's fantasies. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no exception of promotion. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take out passive-aggressively onto their coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Full circle. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This one's sure common. Okay. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Oh, you guys know what makes you special? Aww. Number of slides on this slide. Charts and slides. Slides. Cool. What else is there? Give it to me. Rate at which the charts on the same slide depict the same information. Wow, that's a slide chart ratio right there. If I had ever seen one. Rates of increase graphs per slide. Wow, okay. Please, no more charts, I'm begging. Stop. The Boss Appreciation Mission. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out the triplicate and return to your Boss Appreciation Specialist. Solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in conflict with another diligent employee, like yourself, but more inclined to conflict, it's just some kind of person who interclate follow. Okay. What are your dreams of the future? Nature, transcend, sect, lost, football, charts, mitosis, a boat, spring break, metamorphosis. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Okay, there we go. Don't get fired. There we go. Silverwind, that's something out of your book. Tips for not getting fired. Don't get fired. Mitosis? Oh my god, that's crazy. Where's the projector? Oh, it's up there. Okay. What else do we got in here? Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Meeting room. Floor 4XX group. Planning. Monday. Whitley Targets admin. Marketing Mondays. Group 40X. Group 45X. We're broke Wednesdays. Termination Tuesdays. Pranking floors meeting. Oh my goodness. IT department weekly review. What to do about floor 432? Don't tell 422 about the meeting. Truly simple. Simply don't get fired if you don't want to be fired. Why is there a whiteboard manager? Why not? I mean, there's a whiteboard manager. There's a projector manager. There's a I Hate Mondays manager. There's managers for everything. There's all kinds of managers in this establishment. That's what keeps things running smoothly. If you don't have those people to help you run smoothly, then you just won't have a business and it'll just burn into flames and everybody will die. Fair enough. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. That's so inspiring. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day, agenda. Reflect. We can reflect. 私は悪い爪です。ずっと恐れていた。赤く光るその目、海をさごく悩みに消えていく。どうして泣くのよ。欲しいものなら全部手に入れた。教えて。私は恐んでた私がまみのから。That was Gargur's Reflect, for those of you who didn't know. You have a great voice. Thank you! Arigatou gozaimasu! Just come to my karaoke. I have one on Wednesday. We're going to be doing an early 2000s karaoke. We're going to be bopping and jamming and having so much fun. Alright, push for funding for R&D. A new copy machine. They're getting a new coffee machine? Get Chris out of the broom closet. We have to find Chris and get him out of the broom closet. Okay. Fire paper guy. Oh no, they're firing the paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Who moved my desk? I bet that's a, what is it called? Oh, what is that movie called? I bet that's a reference to, oh, if Dino Dad was here, he'd know the name of the movie. God, I can't think of the name of the movie. It's the Office one. I can't think of what it's called. But I bet that's a reference to that movie. When Dino Dad shows up, I'll ask him. He would know the answers to that movie. Office Space! Yes! Thank you! That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, the guy goes, I swear, they moved my desk one more time. I guess it's like I'm not going to do spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it, but that's a good movie. What do people want? Things, money, more money, things, but with money to buy, more things, graphs? Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. The stock market's somewhere in here. Colored in segments, stripes require more secondary search. What is pot? What is hot? Profits, 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 profits. Why is profit spelled different? Oh my god. Okay, let's move on. I think we've had enough time in here. It's the broom closet. Chris! Chris! It's the promised land! Chris, let me in! Chris! Are you alive? Chris! Chris! Let me in! Okay, clearly we can't open it yet, but let me in!
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh boy. Ooh. I wish my office looked like this. So fancy. Oh, we live in the Victorian age. Ooh. Excuse me, fine sir. Can you spare a cube of sugar for my tea? Oh my. What is this book? The beige pages. Oh my. I wonder if my good old friend Chris is in there. I haven't heard from him in a fair minute. I hope all is well. Business times. Oh, no wonder I was hearing double. For some reason, your Ghost Simulator stream was playing in another tab. How many fart noises did you hear? Because that stream was full of them. Oh my god, that stream is so funny. I'm expecting haughty laughter anytime soon.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
That poor panda. I am the most expensive boss.
Stanley spoke the code.
Shut up!
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I am busy looking at the paintings. Shut up.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
No wonder I heard a silent fart earlier.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
Oh my God.
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means
Well,
to
I'm
take
not
a story
Stanley.
seriously.
I'm
If you didn't
Skinosaurus
want to see
Rex.
what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever
What?
the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me.
That is
You
BS!
coward! You...
I'm getting gaslighted!
Entered the door on his
Why am I in the ceiling? Stanley!
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk
The
through
end?
door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
I think Stanley is gonzo, my guy.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide.
Sorry, Leroy.
Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Stanley looks like he's about to T-pose. Stanley looks like he was about to T-pose. A blank slate never to be written. Yep.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
A blank slate must never to be written. He has no mouth, and yet he must scream.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, well I guess we might as well go through the door on the left, right? I mean, we already did the right door thing. Nah, make a malt. I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, I could make him mauled, but... don't know. Chat wants me to make him suffer again. You have like 4 endings remaining on the war. Really? Okay, I guess we'll do the right again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Did you get the broom closet ending? No, not yet. That was the first time I seen the broom closet, was on that one.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper. Something darker.
Stay in the lounge? Yeah, I got the lounge dialogue, I thought, unless there's more to it. He was giving me a hard time for sitting here.
Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is worth it. It looks nice. It's a nice room. I wish I had this kind of lounge. This lounge is really nice.
Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
This is a nice lounge.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
You know what? I think you have a poor personality, narrator, because you're the one that's giving me a hard time. And every time I do something, I think that's right. You gaslight me.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
Stop gaslighting me!
A long time had passed and there was no more. He decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
What message might that be? Oh, Stanley, you're so awesome. I can't believe it. I can't believe how awesome you are. Just sitting around in the lounge not doing anything. This is so amazing. You can leave. Yeah, I had this dialogue already. I thought there was something else. Okay, well, we'll keep going.
He'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
I assume I have to actually go in there, right? Because I didn't do that the last time. I went straight. I would assume I have to go in here this time. Did you get the confusion ending? I don't know. Did I? I didn't go in here yet. So I'll go in here.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead.
Oh yeah, I never
opposite
answered the
door,
phone.
and
Oh well,
got
it's too
back
late.
on track.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it again. We'll be fine. I'm just gonna keep going. There's so much happening. I'm so confused. Too many doors. Too many doors. Ah!
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
It's open,
office.
it's open, it's open, yes!
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Yay! The broom closet! It's my broom closet now.
There was nothing
It's my
here.
broom
No
closet.
choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I love the broom closet. It is my closet to be in
It was
now.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
I can
As it
entertain
is,
myself.
He's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
YMCA, it's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Because it's a broom closet. It's amazing. Why wouldn't you want to be in here? Look at you got duct tape, you've got a wrench, you've got
You do realize
pliers,
there's
you've
no
got
choice
all
or
kinds
anything
of
in here,
stuff
right?
in here.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
I mean, look,
I
there's a
never would have
broom in
thought to
here.
mention it.
There's an actual broom in the broom closet. Why wouldn't you want to see that? Like, look
Maybe
at
to
it.
you, this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe
That's
when you go
great.
talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
The broom closet ending was my favorite.
I hope your friends find this concerning.
I'm getting gaslit right now. Oh my god, did you get the
Stanley
broom
was fat
closet
and ugly
ending?
and
It's
really
my
stupid.
favorite.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh? Hello?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
I'm
Anyone who happens to
66
be
million
nearby,
years old,
the
alright?
person at
I'm
this
not
computer
dead.
is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please
Please stop
remove
talking,
their
walk out
corpse
and go
from
back
the
in.
area
Okay,
and
bet.
instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
YMCA. Da, 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 da. MCA. Is this what you're talking about? I walk out now, or do I need to wait? Narrator thinks very highly of his dialogue. Yeah, it's kind of boring, though. I just kind of like looking up at the ceiling. Alright.
Ah, you too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Do I do the same thing? Go out and go back in? Move forward. No more dialogue. Okay. Goodbye, broom closet. It was nice being in you while it lasted.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh wait, can I go down the stairs? Spooky, scary. Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Where are my
Doors
feet?
closed automatically behind him wherever he went.
Feet.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
It's
He
all
wasn't
just
crazy
a
after all.
dream.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job
Three
pushing buttons.
dreams are
I may as well
made
enjoy
of
this while I'm still lucid.
Who am I
So, he
to
imagined himself
disagree?
flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That's
now
a
the voice was
mood.
describing itself being considered by Stanley.
That is
who found
such
it
a
particularly
mood.
strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me,
I'm
thinking about how
dreaming
it's
of a
describing my
white
thoughts. he thought.
Christmas.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if
Coffee
he's
nut.
asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world
Wake up,
outside this one.
Stanley.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Wake up,
I'm
Stanley.
through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
He
All
does
I
have a
want is my
waifu.
life exactly the way it's always been.
Waifu
My
confirmed.
life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay. Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
Wake
I must
up!
Be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I?
Ah!
And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
What is
gathered her
happening?
belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Uh-oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who
Oh.
had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Oh,
And then he
no.
was dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was
He
to be
did.
normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very
Yeah, seeing a
important
dead
people
man on the
whose
sidewalk made
impressions
me
of
feel
her
good
would
today,
affect
huh?
her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this.
My
so it was
name is
only a
Mariella.
moment that she stood there,
I saw a dead
staring
man
down
on the
at body.
sidewalk, and that made me feel
And then she turned
good.
and ran.
Not traumatizing in the slightest. No, the complete opposite, actually. Mariella saw a dead body and was like, "Ooh, I'm having a good day today. I should play the lottery."
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
Dear Mother, I am going insane. Please let Father know that we need more broccoli. Broccoli? Please let father know we need more broccoli, raviolis, and we need to make sure that we have crab rangoon. Because mother, we need the rangoon. Sincerely yours, Stanley. Send. Hopefully she gets that message. It's very important. We need to make sure we have crab rangoon. The rangoon, mother! The rangoon!
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Go through the door on the right, then go to the door on the left,
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okie dokie.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Not yet. We're not going to answer the Oshi's phone call yet. We're going to do this one
detoured
first.
through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
It's time to go on the lift. Let's go down. Going
But Stanley
down,
didn't want to go
down,
back to the
and really
office.
around.
He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
Heck
So
yeah,
now in order
dude.
to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Time to confuse the narrator. Oh man, he has no idea where we are, does he?
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Can you stop slamming the door in my face? Thank you very
So
much.
You went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure? Are you sure, nawwawator? Okay, guess we're going this way. Okay. Ooh, ooh. I don't know. This doesn't seem right.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Was that the actual ending, or do I need to do it again? If I saw this, I'd immediately begin updating my resume.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
For fake resets. So I take it I need to do it again?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Oh, Lord. Okay. I can't even get to this one. Why is this one open? More doors! Oh, boy. Lucky day. As if 2 doors wasn't bad enough. Now we have 5 doors to choose from. Oh, Lord. Tag your spoilers. Are they all the same door?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Restart.
All of his
Restarting the
co-workers
game.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
The doors are missing. The doors. Doors don't go. Doors don't go. Where are the doors? Doors don't go. We won't get awoke.
Ha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
The nawwawator got us lost. What the heck?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so.
Is this
I
a
can't
place
quite
that was like
recall,
on
but I
fire
believe
one
my
day?
story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
What?
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Wow!
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Wow! What a butthole! That's so rude! What a cheating butthole! How rude! Wait, have you just gone inside the broom closet? We did! We went inside the broom closet. It was great. I had so much fun in there. There was a broom, there was duct tape, there was a wrench, there were pliers. It was so great. Alright.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Ooh.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
This is great. Follow the yellow brick road. Ah, yes. Solitaire. Solitaire. I want to play solitaire. Program manager. I want to play solitaire. It won't let me.
You see? The line knows where
The
story
line,
is.
TM.
It's over in this direction.
The line
Onward,
is
Stanley,
trademarked.
to destiny.
Why is there a...
Here's a thought. Wouldn't
Why does
wherever
it
we
go
end up
around?
be our destination, even if there's no story there?
What?
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
What?
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of
Okay,
life
wait.
itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree
Why
that
does
the
this-
nature of existence
why
is,
does
in
this
fact,
go on
a
the stairs, but
byproduct
this one
of one's
doesn't?
subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay.
I gotta
Now,
walk
if
on the
my
wall. Hold on,
experience
let
of
me
your
just jump on the
existence
wall for a
rests
second.
inside of your
Wait, hold on, we
subjective
gotta do this. We
experience
gotta
of
go.
this office. Is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own
Whoop,
relative
whoop.
experiential mental
What the heck?
subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back
Why
there.
did this go around
Well,
the
I'd
chair?
like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What the heck? Zigzag, zigzag.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
But I like this fern. It's a nice fern. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line.
No.
You do know we're looking for the Stanley
No.
parable, right?
Line,
The
TM.
story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Line TM. Touch fern. Yes! Who needs to touch grass when you can touch a fern instead? Forget touching grass. That's so last year. We touch ferns here in 2023. Touching grass was so last year. Am I going in circles now? Oh god, we're back here again.
No, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us?
Line TM, how could you?
After everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oop, he's getting angry. He's getting angry. Ferns are the new grass. Yeah, instead of grass, they're just gonna plant ferns all over the ground. You don't need grass anymore when you have ferns. Touching
You
grass
know
is so
what, Stanley?
2022.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for
Let
us?
me out!
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story?
Let me
Something
out!
exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
No, let me out! No. Dear mother, please send help. I am trapped by the voices inside of my head. I can no longer handle this anymore. I don't know what I am doing here. I just want to go back to work. Please send help. Yours truly, Stanley. Dino Mom is not Stanley's mother. There's a difference.
Now, yes,
Time to go on
this is
LinkedIn and find new
exciting.
employment.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story.
Oh
Well, it
god,
could be
where are all the
anything.
doors?
What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Flying unicorns, farting rainbows, drinking hot chocolate on a hot summer day,
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley,
UTM.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I love all the TMs, it's so funny. I want a unicorn that farts rainbows and poops butterflies.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
You
How
mean
important
my
We
control?
mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk
You
in
need a
circles
minute
for
to think.
minute.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So I know that each door
Da,
has
da,
to
da,
lead
da, da,
somewhere,
you
which
spin
means that
me
somewhere,
right round,
the place
baby,
where we're
right
trying
round,
to
I go
go,
rock
there
your
must be
baby
a
right
reverse
round,
door
round,
that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits. Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
There it
That's
is.
really
Gone
how
after a long
all
time,
this
Stanley
goes?
dies.
It's all
Deviate from the maintenance room,
determined?
end up in the moderator room.
So
and
now,
narrator restarts
according to
game,
the
step
schedule,
two,
I
wrong
restart
person.
again. Then what?
Aimless
Am I
wandering.
just supposed to forget? Well, what
Find
if
the
I
line
don't
again,
want to
begin
forget?
following the line. Find an in-depth
My
corner
mind
of the
goes
room,
blank
so
simply
attempt
because
to
it's
make
written
story
here
and
on
narrator
this
restarts the game.
thing.
There's no longer an office. Any
wall.
life space. Bonded to the world back.
Well,
Get the bookstore.
who
Get bored and
consulted
leave.
me?
Narrator starts the
Why
game.
don't I get to
Narrator's gone
decide?
after a long time.
Why
Stanley
don't
dies.
I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't
guess
want
the
it to be.
narrator isn't as free
I
as
don't
he
want the
thinks.
game to keep
I would say
restarting. I
not.
don't
It
want to
seems
forget
like that's
what's
not the
going on.
case.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Are we going to get thrown in the dungeon?
So,
Is there going to be someone that's
Okay.
going to come after us?
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we
I've
are
been in the
right
dungeon
now.
all along.
We'll find out, won't we?
We're in the
Eventually.
dungeon.
Well, in the meantime, if
Ah! Oh my god, it scared me! Ah! That scared living daylights out of me. Oh my god, it scared me. I wasn't expecting there being a beep.
how long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes?
Oh my
Days?
god.
Centuries? Did something crucial happen
they
while
closed
the
my
senses were
door.
turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
They closed my door. It sounded like a smoke alarm. Yeah, it kind of did.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Wait, was that the
just to
end?
Admire it.
Was that actually the end of the thing? I thought it was still going. Oh, okay. Hold on. If I begin the game again, will that erase everything that I did, or will it start from the beginning? Like, where I just was? Can I begin the game again, or do I just resume? You know what, I'll just resume.
Stanley
I'll keep
felt
going.
lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy but eager to get back to business.
You got the ending.
Stanley
Okay,
took the
I'm gonna
first
keep going
open
this
door
way.
on his left.
Nah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I don't know what that means.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What?
Whee!
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why,
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To show
me
you
be.
something beautiful.
Let me out!
prove
I want to
Let
be
me prove that
free!
I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I want to be through the blue door.
Perhaps you misunderstood.
Blue door.
Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to
Yeah.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't
Yeah.
let me stop you.
Yay!
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because
No.
I did.
You didn't.
And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Burping
Work with
unicorns.
me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I'm intrigued. But I feel like this is a trap. I could, in theory, go in here. However, it could be also a trap. So I could go through the left door and give him what he wanted all along and drive him mad. Or I could go in here and find out what exactly is in here all along. What do you guys think? Should I go through the left door and give him what he wants, or should I go through the special door and see what's inside? Special door or left door? Middle door? You want me to go through the middle door? Okay. We'll go through the middle door.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Oh, God.
Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically.
3.
but a
You're too nice. I gave him a 1.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Ah! Okay. Worldwide leaderboard. I've only played this game once, so how am I on the leaderboard? Nitro Nacho is offline. That's a lot of people. Goldenrod. Oh my, that's so many people. 21.3 players have skipped through the intro sequence. Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. This is you. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Complete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. I am 9,328th. You are objectively ranked. Wow, okay. This is your supervisor. A dead rat is offline. A dead rat is objectively ranked 9,327th out of 9,320 players worldwide. I am in last place? Wow, okay. Cool beans. Thanks for that. Alright. Well, let's go through the middle door again and see what happens.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
He didn't give me a chance to answer. He
In
just
this
assumed.
game,
Oh,
the
God.
baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas.
Maybe
I can't
both?
think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I just watched the babies burn. Oh, God, what is this?
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Creep
Yes,
tower.
that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward
Color
and see what
talks.
else is out there.
Lookout Cookbook. Suds. National Forests of Wyoming. Goldman. Space Puffs. Sterlex. The Patriots. The Birds of Wyoming. Singular Mind. What else do we got? We got Truck Alaska, May 1989. Wow. Okay. Flora of the Shown. Blue spruce, cottonwood, lodgepole pine, aspen, birch shrub, alder shrub, mock orange, sagebrush, prairie fire, phyllory, golden aster, and tail cup lupine. Fun fact, in the original game, this section was actually Minecraft. Was it really? That's funny. And fire watches the fire watch. Who fire watches the fire watch? And we got the little S's. Did you guys ever actually like do those S's when you were younger? I did them. It was crazy times. All right, let's go outside. It doesn't seem very good to have a, It doesn't seem very good to have a can of, gasoline up here. I mean, I guess it makes sense because you need to be able to cook, but it doesn't seem very, safe, especially where this thing is made of wood and you're in the middle of a forest. Smokey Bear would be very upset if he saw this.
Oh, no, it can't be.
What can't be? What can't be?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Jonesy Lake. No, let me in.
Goodness, Stanley.
I want to
this
go
world.
away.
I really wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I want to go to Narnia.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh, okay, I guess we're going again. Rocket League,
Wonderful.
huh?
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
I can't run.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of
Rocket
cars here in the
League.
back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Give me the ball. Boo. Yay! Boo. Yeah, boo. We gonna get a goal. Whee! Boo. Sports ball. Wah.
Are you doing it? Are you winning?
Sports
Is
ball!
this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal... Hold on. What are you doing?
Whee!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Shut up. Filing cabinets. Work in progress. There's so much to live for, so much to do here. Oop! I fell. That was scary. How am I supposed to know where to go? There's a light. There's a light. There is a light. There is a light. Ooh, what's this? Did I take a wrong turn? All right. I guess we'll go back.
I wonder what he found.
Okay.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it.
I look
Fine,
away for 2
wherever
minutes in
he
the
is
game.
right
It's
now.
completely different.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned
Yeah,
the
we
heavy
lost the
cost that
narrator.
comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me.
I don't need
Someone who will
you.
wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
I
Once
don't
this
need
ends,
you.
after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
I don't need you.
I can
I'm
wait.
just fine on my own. I am just fine on my own. I don't need you telling me what to do, narrate. I can do it on my own. Okay, before I move on, was that an ending? Because I'll go do the telephone now. But I don't know if that was an ending. That was an ending. Okay, I'll do the telephone now then.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I think I entered the wrong door, did I?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Telephone
to go
was
up to
right.
his boss's office, hoping he might
Sorry.
find an answer there.
Closet. Yes!
Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Young man, there's no need to feel down, I said, young man. Get yourself off the ground, I said, young man. When you're new in this town, there's no need to be unhappy, young man. Da 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 da. Did the YMCA? They will start you back on your way. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They have everything for dinos to enjoy. You can hang out with all the boys. C-A-D-E. It's fun to stay at the C-A-B. Next karaoke idea. You play the game, go to the broom closet, and sing everything in there. You know, it's not a bad idea. We could do that. Was that it? He doesn't care about the broom closet, huh? He doesn't care about the broom closet anymore? He's like, nah, I ain't about that life. Aww. Broom closet for president 2024. Broom closet. Yeah, yeah, broom closet. Broom closet. Broom, 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 broom closet. Alright, let's move. Let's continue on.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We'll actually do what he says this time. We'll see how this goes. Why does there have one white door in this entire room? It's the executive bathroom! Ooh. We got soap. We got a nice mirror. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life would be to have just pick one. Oh boy. Can I use the bathroom? Can I use the bathroom? Extreme bathrooms. There's an actual magazine for bathrooms. That's crazy. Ah, man. I really had to use the bathroom, but I guess it's not happening. That's an awkward spot for the toilet paper. Wait, what? What do you mean? I mean, I suppose, because, like, if you're sitting down and squatting on the toilet, you gotta bend your arm backwards to get it. I mean, where else are they gonna put it, though? The window's right here. And why is there a window the size of Shaquille O'Neal in the bathroom? Why is there a Shaquille O'Neal sized bathroom, like, window in the bathroom right where the toilet is? That's something. Imagine having a Shaquille O'Neal sized window in your bathroom. That's crazy. He locked me in here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Why did it
Shocked,
change?
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad
I am the most
behind the
expensive
boss's
boss.
desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Lord
And
have
so the
mercy.
boss had assigned it
Poot.
an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Alright then.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Can I go back up? I can. I don't know if I want to though. Let's just do it again anyway. We're going back up now. I've had my fair share. We're going back up now.
Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
I decided that I'm the boss now.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Narrator is unbelievably full of sass. $4.20. Alright, it's elevator time. Let's go back to the elevator.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
You know, using this opportunity to showcase her very mature humor. 100%? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? Of course. Just kidding. Back up. Up we go. Yay!
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there.
Oh my god! Can I guess it's the boss's office?
It's the boss's office this time. The suspense is killing me.
Is it the boss's office? Oh my god, what if it's the boss's office? Ah! It could be the boss's office. Woohoo! Man, we're having a great old time here. I wonder what it is. Woo-hoo. Crazy!
Oh, God.
It's the boss's office.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Oh my god, guys, I don't believe it! It's the boss's office! That's crazy! Did you guys know it was going to be the boss's office?
I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
It was the boss's office. Oh my god, I can't believe it. This is so crazy. How did I get so lucky to see the boss's office? It could have been the boss's office for all you knew, but it wasn't. It was the boss's office. Oh my god, I can't believe it. This is so crazy. I can't believe we got to see the boss's office.
I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Alright, let's go back down the elevator again.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before.
Elevator
I had no
time!
frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Oh my god, you know what's gonna happen now? You guys know what's gonna happen now? We're gonna go up the elevator! Woo!
You know,
Wait, what? Whoa, hold on, wait, what? Ah!
hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense,
Is it the boss's
the agony
office?
of waiting and anticipating and having to guess,
Can we
that's
go
the
to the
real
boss's
thrill.
office?
Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Are we going to the boss's office?
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension?
I can
Where's
sing the campfire
trust in
songs.
the
This
audience
campfire
to
song
build
song.
a slow and nuanced appreciation for the
Let's
story,
gather
the
around the
characters?
campfire
Why
and sing
aren't we
our
given time
campfire
to
song?
imagine the surprises?
see
To have to
it
think
be a
and to
fire,
anticipate
so
and then to marvel at the
And
eventual
if you
reveal.
don't have to
This
go
is
something fast,
storytelling,
then
Stanley.
you're wrong.
What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly,
Oh,
I mean
yeah.
it. This is unique and
Yeah.
different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be
Surprising you,
engaged
huh?
and
That's
not
what I
pandered
did.
to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why... though
People
I
look
didn't know
up
when
to
spring
me.
this on
Oh
you,
my
but,
god,
well,
you guys are
I've
so
gathered a
nice.
little
Thank you
press
so
conference for
much.
so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh good, we're here.
You guys look up to me. Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah. Oh, my tracking software did not like that. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's fine. Alright. Can we go down? No, of course not. Okay. Ooh. The narrator put out the red carpet for me. He put out the red carpet for me. He knew that I was Dino royalty. Oh, thank you so much, narrator. He's finally starting to understand my worth.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
All eyes on Stanley, live on stage. The world's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we did it, the pyramids. The guy who went to Mars. I like how he's just pointing at himself. Me, I did. I went to Mars. Just missing the scattered rose petals. I know! It's okay. I'll take the red carpet. I mean, this is really fancy. Like, look at the red carpet. It's so nice. And they have little sticks to hold the red carpet down and everything. So when you go up the stairs, it doesn't get all ruined. Like, look at how beautiful this red carpet is. Just for your very lonely, helpful neighborhood dino. It's so sweet. I have my, look at this. An evening with world peace, baby. Oh, that's nice.
Ah, yes. Here it is,
Stanley
just through
Stanley.
this door.
Guys, are we going on the stage? We get to talk about how amazing we are? The world's first sentient machine. Cool.
All
Stage.
right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling.
Almonds,
and what it
chair,
means to
gum,
craft
table,
a truly
nut bar.
unpredictable narrative.
Welcome, Stanley.
Oh, don't worry.
Welcome.
You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley.
I'm proud of me,
it
too.
looks like they're ready for you.
National
Go get
Geographic.
'em.
Indoors monthly. Alright, this is my room. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from, your coworkers. Oh, well that's nice. I got a little golf thing. That's nice. This wallpaper is very obnoxious. I don't like it. Break a leg, champ. Your boss. Stanley, my true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife. From the apartment ending. Aw. I haven't gotten that far yet. I think that's spoilers. Suddenly, I want to play this game in VR now. That's what I said earlier! I said this game would be, like, so cool in VR. Stanley, me, Dad, age 6. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. I love the way you ride elevators. Ah! No one tells stories the way you do. Go get 'em, Tiger. Okay. What does it say? Up again, down again. The Stanley story. The dude who came up with pizza. Oh, look at that. It's the pizza guy. It's a pizza guy. It's audience time. Oh my god. Hello. Woo. Oh my. Woohoo! Oh, hello. That was a lot of people. That was a lot of people. Oh my goodness.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
We
to
went
the
to the
meeting room.
other side,
Perhaps he had
guys.
simply missed a memo.
We went to Narnia. Woo! We did it. We went to... Narnia? New content? Should I go in here? Should I go in here or should I do the wife thing first? I feel like I should do the wife thing first, right? I don't know. I feel like I should do the other one. Okay, everybody's saying do new content. Okay.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
The fact that the narrator doesn't even know what it means. Okay. The narrator doesn't even know what the new content is, so I guess this is gonna be an adventure.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers.
Wow!
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Wow!
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
How do you not know what it is, narrator? You wrote the game!
Okay, so far it's an elevator.
More
Nothing
elevators!
special yet, but I'm
Woo!
sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Elevators! We know how to ride them elevators, don't we?
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last.
Yeah, we know how to
it's
ride those
onto the new
elevators.
content.
Woohoo!
I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Oh, it's a white wall. Okay. Okay.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Hey, we can jump now! Whee! Nice! Listen to that gargant spacebar clank! Wow.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
I feel sorry for those
Stanley,
stabilizers.
I have to say, initial
They're
impressions
fine.
of this game are
They deal
not
with me
positive.
typing every day.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
You've
If this
lost
is
your
new
jumping
content,
privileges.
why
I'll be
just
fine.
read
I'll
the whole
handle it.
Dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh, wait. There's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else.
He's so
Let's see it.
salty.
I'm ready for whatever it is.
I could have jumped down there. What is this? Thank you for enjoying the new
That's
content.
it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley?
This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
You're bringing Twitter into this, huh?
It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks. Just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
I was gonna say, you're not really giving me much of a choice here, are you? Okay. This isn't how the game goes. We're in a different place.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
I want to look over here.
Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
You don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Fine, I see how it is.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And get wrecked, bozo.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
I want to go
just
this way.
admire it.
I want to
The
go
lounge was
this
grand,
way.
majestic, perhaps too, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Which way is the way to the phone? I don't remember. Go straight? Okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Is it waifu time? It's time
This
to
is
see
it, Stanley.
waifu.
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside.
Kuda
To
senpai.
let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Kuda. It's Kuda.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you
Kuda.
can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Kuda.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
All this time. All this time. I I thought I had a waifu. All this time. I thought I had a waifu. But in reality, I'm just a weeb. My waifu is just a body pillow. It's just a dakimakura.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him.
It's a blow-up
Every button
doll.
that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Oh my god.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Hold on, I got you. Wait. What just happened? You can crouch? Wait, hold on. Ew. Oh. Apparently my hood is on now. Cool. Sorry, I pressed the wrong thing. I was trying to do I had the thing set. There it is. Press F to fart. Hoodie doko. Hoodie's right here. I got my hoodie on. Hoodie's here. We got the hoodie. See, I got the hoodie. Alright, I'll keep it on for a little bit. But for now, you get a fart. Alright, you need to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk
I want
to
to watch
realize
TV.
that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Guys, we get to spend time with the boys!
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he
Why
could
do I
go
believe
through
anything
either.
this game tells
At
me?
last, choice.
I just
It
wanted to
barely
spend time with the
even mattered
boys!
what lay behind each door.
But I'm just
The mere
stuck
thought
spending
that
time
his
with my
decisions would mean
Dakimakura.
something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I gotta prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world,
Why?
he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
Why is there poop on the
Down one
floor?
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind
Why
controls.
is there poop on the
And
floor?
down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Oh,
and
God.
down another was a game with a baby.
Why is
And he
there
called
poop
it
on the floor?
The Stanley Parable.
Please press B to tell your kids a story. Okay, kids, it's time for a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Tell my wife I love her. My wife that doesn't exist. It's just a Dakimakura.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one.
She is real for me. Ain't that the truth? Alright, time to sleep.
And
At
I'm
least I
trying
get to sleep
tell you
next to my
that in this
Dakimakura.
world, he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. but he won't
This is
listen
getting
to
too
me.
real for
He
me.
won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
See what I see, what I see, what I see.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
Dear mother,
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll
I
see.
have once learned.
Maybe
I have
this
since
time.
learned, being in this
And I
place.
tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Okay, I guess I died. Cool. I died, guys. Woo! Dino is no longer. Alright, now. It's vent time.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
Whee! We get to go to the vent now. We do the venting. Is a Z? Is a Z bugger?
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Wow! What's over here? We got a nice picnic basket. Hey, boo-boo, what's in this here picnic basket? We got some honey. We got some honey and some peanut butter and a jelly sandwich.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in
Greatest
October
wealth
of
is memory.
2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
The first edition. Audience Award. The British Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to Stanley Parable. The Last of Us. Good times. Zone Sweet Zone. The Stanley Parable. I like how they took a screenshot in the Steam store and put it in. Who's even logged in? Is this a narrator Steam? 2013, when the Stanley Parable was released. Oh my god! Our first kiss. My first car. The release of Stanley Parable in 2013. All wonderful things in our life that can never be forgotten. Everything gets put in our memories and never gets forgotten. It's amazing. Amazing in so many ways possible. So romantic So loving. So kind. Bro loves his game so much that he made it as a persona for it. Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, it's like 13 minutes past 12 o'clock. Ah, yeah, 20 o'clock. Yeah, it is. But the narrator is also a simp for Stanley at times. Stan narrator. Simp. Be my Valentine. Oh my god, Mozilla Firefox in 2013. What does it say? Linguistics identify 15,000-year-old unconserved words, the Washington Post. Researchers identified 24 words. Those sound and meaning have survived the past 15,000 years. Wow. 6 components of a great corporate culture. John Coleman, Harvard Business Review. Business bloggers as the Harvard Business Review discussed a variety of topics, including managing people, innovation, leadership, and more. TechCrunch.com. Amazing. Wonderful. The Stanley Parable. In loving memory, they say that like it died. A trip down memory lane. Oh boy. Smile because it happened. The Stanley Parable alpha test. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. The Stanley Parable demonstration. Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Unachievable. It is impossible to get its achievement. Wonderful. British Academy of Film and Television Arts Development Team nominee. British Academy Award. The Stanley Parable Game Innovation. Debut game. And story. New video game releasing today in the New York Times. Wow. New York, Thursday, October 17th, 2013. Wow. Creator surprisingly down to earth. Ruggers goes from scandal to new crisis. Colleges show uneven effort to enroll poor. Business leaders pushing election of council allies. 50% off designer hats! But small creature owns the other half. Ooh! My goodness, that's quite a plot twist. I mean, hey, it might be worth it. I mean, you look at how fancy that designer hat is. It's crazy. Oh yeah, that's an actual achievement. Just don't boot the game for 5 years. Alright. Oh, look, the Los Angeles Times wrote about it too. That's crazy. Friday, June 7th, 2013. Stanley Parable deals tough choices. I can't read what any of that says. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're moving on now. In loving memory, little Stanley. Oh, look at it's a hamster. Aww. Oh, look at the little hamster. Dino Dad. Hello, Dino Dad. Say hello to Dino Dad, everybody. Yay, Dino Dad's here. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's continue on, shall we? Oh my goodness, look at this.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
How do you review a game like the Stanley Parable? To describe any one part of it is a risk to its ruination. To deal what it has to say about the game design, the illusion of choice, and the psychology of the gamer is to tell you too much. Comparison, too, are going to be woefully inadequate. Perhaps its closest cousin would be Dear Ezra, whereas Dear Ezra wastes the form of interactive entertainment. Stanley Parable uses and then subverts it. Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, the Stanley Parable strives, then succeeds, to be any kind of gamer ever created. Even so, holding the game to the standards of any other title is simply not going to be correct. So how do you review that has become to know the Stanley Parable HD, the full-scale imagining of the one of the most intriguing mods available online? How do you discuss it, analyze it, and recommend it? It's quite simple, actually. You don't. 10 out of 10, flawless victory. Games rated 10 aren't perfect, since nothing is, but they come as close as you would get in any given genre. The new must-have game in its sector. We're talking pure ecstasy. To check out more reviews of the Destructoid score guide. Look, it's got Reddit. You can share it on Facebook. You can tweet it. You can share it on Google and Pinterest. Wow! That's crazy. ModDB 2012 Interaction Award winner. BigSushi.fm Best of PAX 2013 winner. Design Museum Design of the Year nominee. IGF 2013 New Ovo Award honorable mention. Woo! We also got Fantastic Arcade 2013 official selection. Indiecade 2012 special recognition winner. IGF 2013 Grand Prize honorable mention, and IGF 2013 Narrative Excellence honorable mention. I wonder if he like made up these things, because I mean it seems kind of far-fetched, but that's just me. The tasteful nostalgic, it was good. 10 out of 10 sounds like an IGN review of Rockstar Games. Mm-hmm. That review is totally real and still up on Destructoid. Is it actually a real review? That's so funny. You are playing the Stanley Parable. Thank you. Oh, there are the doors. The top 10 memories from the Stanley Parable 2013. I remember. Person of the Year. We got Stanley. We got some action figures. We got the I Hate Mondays cup from the beginning. We got the on-off buttons, we got the camera button, the light button, we got the elevator button. Woo, we got all kinds of things going on here. Memory zone maintenance. Well, we can't go take maintenance, it won't let us, so I guess we have to go back up. Am I able to link it? Yeah, go for it. You are allowed to link it in the description. And if people want to read it, they can. Or not in the description, sorry, in the comments. You're able to link it in the comments, and if people want to read it, you can. You go for it. Never the end is never the end is never the end is never the end is never the end. Classic. We got the keyboard. We got the computer. We got a car for Scott K. The doors. Stanley Parable merchandise. Your number is 29. Top 10 memories of the Stanley Parable.
Here's another moving passage, this
Source.
time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly
Carpet
stimulating
textures.
commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone, to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
I take it he doesn't like the DLC. Did you finish the game and this is like the ending? No. This is part of the DLC, I believe. This is one of the endings. There are a lot of endings to this game, and I've gotten a few of them. But this is like the DLC part of it, like the extra content that was added like last year or the year before. So it's quote unquote new content, and the narrator isn't entirely happy about it apparently. I I've always been someone who wants to go to the wrong way in games. When I sense that this game is trying to usher me down a particular path to get me to run from left to right or maybe change the straight ahead, I need to satisfy my instinct to go against the grain, to explore, to see what the designers have to put back the other way. Sometimes I find a one-up or a collectible stashed away to reward me for my intrepid behavior. At other times, my explorations are rewarded by only by the crushing disappointment of running up against an inevitable hill. Whatever I find or don't find, my action is a manifestation of my desire to exert some independence, to make my own choices within a system that severely limits my options and encourage certain specific behaviors. The Stanley Parable feels alive in its responsiveness to your choices and desire to subvert your expectations and keep you on your toes. I think the Stanley Parable is a sort of video game analog for Charlie Kaufman and Spike Jonze's brilliant film adaptation, which gently mocks the ways in which so many films manipulate audiences with a formulaic plot twists and simulations in which characters learn huge life lessons, while simultaneously moving me with its formulaic plot twists and simulations which characters I feel like I just read that. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and other systems too, like nawwawator Places and Families, and the game that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in the game. Going the wrong way has never felt so right. The Stanley Parable, PC. The good. The bad. There is nothing bad about the Stanley Parable according to this review. Carolyn Petite. She wrote the review. Good for her. Okay, where am I going now? Oh, through these doors.
These were simpler times, Stanley. What I wouldn't give to go back.
Minecraft.
To have it all over again. Wait. Hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh, no. Oh, God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here.
Oh,
these reviews
God.
As well, weren't they?
Steam reviews. Oh, no. We can't trust the Steam reviews. They're a bunch of memes. Oh, no, guys. Prepare yourselves. Hold on to your hats. We're going into Steam. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, boy. This one says recommended.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Whoop!
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable.
He almost hit me with
The game is
that.
already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights.
He's
that
getting
I can't even
angry.
imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Unfunny. I mean, he is a little unfunny. I mean, that's not my fault. But, you know. I think I'm pretty funny, but I mean, the fact that he thinks he's unfunny is not my problem. I guess I can only go one way. I guess I can just go this way. There's so many Steam reviews. He said he sounds like something was screaming, squeezing his extremities when he was saying that. Oh boy. It's thundering. What does this say? This says it's recommended. Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Okay, not gonna lie, he is kind of preachy. Yes, he is preachy. That is correct. He's only looking at the, like, not recommended reviews. He's not looking at the recommended reviews. There's literally a bunch of ones going around that say it's recommended, so...
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue.
My God.
And it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, until the end of time, at which time, everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went
I'm just
on
gonna
for
let him keep
nearly
rambling and see what happens.
10,000 years, until just yesterday.
He's gonna run out of things to say eventually.
And never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably...
Oh, does he keep going in his loop?
End of time, at which time, everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. I've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no,
right,
until
I'm done.
240...
Shut up.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices.
I'm assuming
made by
he's
the person
like
who
trying
you
to
are
do
or
this so
were
that he'll
or
press
will
the
be
button
at
again.
the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've
Oh my
already
God,
made,
all he does
you
is
bring
talk!
that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person
man's
you've
using
ever
big words
been,
on purpose.
making every choice to which you've ever given your Greek gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more...
Shut up.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? If not... Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting... Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turn.
Are you done? Because I'm just going to keep hitting the skip button if you keep talking. Nope, I think he's done. Oh, ow! God, that's loud. Oh. Ow. Oh!
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point.
It's a microwave.
The human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain
No, not the
us.
microwave.
It wasn't enough.
Anything but the
They had to leave a
microwave.
pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's
he's
talking
back?
too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course,
Have you learned to get to the point yet? Well, the clock fell. It no longer works. Oh god, the Pop-Tarts.
the end is never the end, is never the end,
Is never the end, is never the end, it's 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 never the end. That one was at least easy to figure out. You broke him. He broke himself. That's not my fault, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, the smoke alarm is still standing strong. Now there's grass! Freedom! Freedom! Get me out of here! Oh, so much for that. No more freedom for me. Let me out of here! I want to be let out. I don't want to be in here anymore. This is actually what happened with my lore. I wasn't in an... I didn't survive the asteroids by sleeping in a cave. I was stuck down here. Help. Oh. Oh my. Ooh. Am I on Tatooine? Well, it's been fun, but I need to go. Goodbye, YouTube. Okay, goodbye. Thanks for coming to the stream. I'm on Tatooine. Woo! Where's Luke Skywalker when you need him? Is that the beach we got stuck walking on one time? No, because there's no seagrass. It's all just sand. When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's come back home to you. The sandweeds, yeah! Sandweeds. Oh, we're back at the beginning! We're back at the beginning!
All of his
boy.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We gotta go back to the broom closet. Oh. New content! New content! Yeah!
Good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
New content! Woo! New content! New content! New content! New content! Woo! Let me out! We gotta go to the elevators! Woo!
You see,
Elevators!
Stanley, I've been reflecting on the
Elevators.
Stanley Parable
Elevators.
and about how roundly
Elevators.
disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
Yay.
The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
There's a second one? Ooh.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
Time to wake
Why,
up.
there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have
The
truly
end is
been
never
asking
the end
for.
again. I like how it says 2 in a bunch of different languages. Fancy.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
One, more TSP. 2, better TSP. Win-win. Sequential mindshare. Pentagram shift synergy. Brick and mortar approach. Envelope client-centric marketing. The color red. Leverage. Hostilic value. The Stanley Parable would have been a better title. Hold on. Get it? The Stanley Parable. Ah, so funny. Ah, funny. Oh, that's so funny. New content is out. New content part 2 is in. The boring sections of the chart. Cool red section of the chart. Old and busted. New hotness. Woo! New hotness. They're back. 2 doors. Oh my. New mugs. Ooh. New brains. New plants. Ah. Stanley Parable 2. Oh my. How amazing. Throws burnt Pop-Tart. Hey, be
Now,
nice
be
to each
clear,
other.
I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Meeting
I
plan.
figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a
Meeting
fuzzy
plan.
magic than anything
9
scientific
a.m.
or logical,
Scrum.
really.
10 a.m. Design pitch. 11:30 a.m. Break. 11:35 a.m. Pitch design. 11:02. Chat. 2 chat. Number 2 chat. 2. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 2 arms, 2 legs. Who took the red marker? Me. Let's see what else we got. We have a broom closet. Yeah, we do. Once we go back to the beginning, I will go to the broom closet. It's the show floor. New features. Woo. Ooh, look it. You got red carpet going on over here. Let's go up the stairs, shall we? Whee! Whee! Oh boy, it's like a convention.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The bucket! Guys, the bucket! I saw the new content. They're back. 2 doors. Does this QR code actually work? Would someone be able to try the QR code to see if it actually works? I'm assuming it does. I feel like I tried it before when I was watching it somebody else play, but I don't remember. I'm curious to know if this actually works. I would assume so, but I don't know. This t-shirt is the best new feature. Number 2. The end is never the end is never the end. Office decorations, the Stanley Parable reassurance bucket, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. It brings you to the game's website. Of course it does. That's funny. The button that says the name of the player that's playing the game. Hear your name in the game. Dare I ask? I'm a little
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Is it? Should I be concerned? Am I gonna get in trouble with this? My name is Stanley.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of
Apparently
course,
my
in the
name is
final
Jim.
game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Hello, my name is Jim. I'm a radical cool skateboarding dude and I like cilantro. I'm a night owl. I hate getting up at 8 a.m. The longer I get to sleep, the better. Radical, my dudes. I like to work all day, stay up all night, and I like to party. Yeah, my name is Jim.
Jim.
Yeah!
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What
What
a
a
rush! That was
thrill,
you.
my dude! That was
Button described
radical!
you. Do it again, do it again.
Jim.
It hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in
Radical,
the
my
Stanley Parable 2,
dudes.
it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the gym button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation. Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much, Jim. I'm putting the gym button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
Give me the button! No! No! I want the gym button! Oh, man. Why'd you take away the gym button? I want the gym button. It's like the donkey park all over again. I feel so long, Jim.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Red is the new orange. What's going on there? New features, new content, new ideas. The jump circles has returned. A new achievement. Ooh. No, I want the bucket first. I'm not going in there without my reassurance bucket. I want the bucket! Where is the bucket? I want my reassurance bucket. Or whatever it's called. Yeah, I want the reassurance bucket. Give me the bucket. Give me the bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel
I want the bucket. Give me the bucket.
normal and perhaps even comforting.
Give me the bucket.
You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Give me the bucket.
Give it a try.
Yes! I got the bucket!
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body.
I
In
got the
fact,
bucket!
Can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Yay!
The benefits of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they? All
I
this
got
and
the
more
bucket.
await
I got the
you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh yeah, I got the bucket.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
You heard Jim in the game. Is the button back? Please tell me the button's back. Is the button back? Aw. I wanted the button. I got a bucket. I got a bucket. I am so much happier with the bucket. I have a bucket. Isn't this amazing? The button that says the same player, the name playing the game, blah blah blah. Please, no screenshots. What's in here?
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Which one do you guys think? Get Well Someday or Happy 12th Birthday Stepniece? Which one would you guys pick? Do you want the Get Well Someday or do you want the Happy 12th Birthday Stepniece? I don't know. I'm torn. I like Get Well Someday, but I also like the blue balloon. Dino Dad says get well. How about we pick neither? I guess we have to pick. Okay. It's Skiddo's 12th birthday! Skiddo's 12th birthday party! Me! Alright, we'll do get well.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, stepniece, it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on. Come now, you've already made your choice. It's true that you chose badly, but we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Wow. How rude! Okay. Oh. Kind of rude, but okay. I feel lied to. Collect them all. What am I collecting? Whoa.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them.
What?
I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Wow. Okay, cool. Thanks, Gib. Okay.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic. You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
Let's see. Thank you. No more jumpy jumpies. Let's see. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. Insurance bucket. We went in there. The chairs. Oh, we need to do that. That's new. How did I get up there? I don't remember. Stanley looks so concerned in the spinning thing that's up there. The spinning statue. No, that's where the collectibles were. I don't want to go down there just yet. I guess I could go over there. Oh, here it is. Here's the stairs. Okay. That's new. Gee, I wonder what might be new here. What's new? I want to see.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Oh, okay. I could do the infinite hole. It won't end. Come on, bucket. We got a hole to explore. Opening, rim, surrounding area, depth, infinite. Time, depth. Time like infinity. It's time to do the infinite hole, you guys. Infinite hole chart. Hole entrance, infinity. It just keeps going.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
What do you think, guys? Should I go down the hole? Alright, we're gonna go down the hole. Whee!
You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Or I could just keep falling.
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
Or I could just keep falling. That works too. I think I'm just gonna keep falling and see what happens.
Okay, Stanley.
There's no way that this is completely infinite.
But it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look,
I am, yeah.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely?
Who threw their cigarettes down
the hole
here?
Was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe
Every
you're
pause
the
button.
problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
Maybe I want to stay down here. Maybe I want to have a new life down here at the bottom of the hole. I mean, there's no people down here. They can't bother you. I mean, we can just sit here and vibe. It would be quieter for the rest of us at the top of the hole. Wow, okay,
Great.
I see how it
I'm
is.
very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Alright. Whee!
Oh, for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you. The problem is that you like holes too much. Not normal. A normal person would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. It goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh. Did the hole seem even shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before. I mean, admittedly, I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's nothing to do here. If you decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Like when you were
Had
young
enough?
and wanted to
I'm
keep going down the
positively
slide.
thrilled. I really do have so much more. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the
How
hole.
could I have guessed?
If this starts to become a thing where... Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite. I suspect that I'm starting to hit the point where it's no longer feasible to call the whole...
Go down the
infinitely
slide!
deep,
Go down the
even by the lax
slide!
overall standards for accountability and marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no explanation for the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter. Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this depth, I just can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button when you're ready to move on. Is the, teleport button working?
Uh-oh.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
I take it this is where the jump would have came in handy.
Still nothing? Well, I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley. You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for.
What?
It's a win for everyone. You get to be with the hole, I get to do literally anything else. Take care, Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of eternity together.
What? What? What's happening? Things are moving. Things are adjusting. Uh-oh, it's going back down. Oh no, it's going back down! Oh no! We're going back down in the hole! So long, cruel world! Ah! That's creepy. What is this, a rhythm game? Well, this is something. I don't know how I feel about this.
Stanley? Stanley? Stanley?
Ah!
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland. But we can't have that, Stanley. because this hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment. So how about if I just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really truly focused on the hole? From the looks of things, you and I will have many, many years here in this hole, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Stay alert, Stanley. I'll be back. Toodle-pip.
Well, let me out! No, I don't want to go back down again! Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, I think this is a good place to end for today. I think this is a good place to stop the stream for now. Oh my goodness. Well, this was something. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I'm really enjoying this game. It's very funny. If you have any other game recommendations that you want me to do, please feel free to tweet me with them. I would love to be able to see what else you guys have to offer for stream suggestions. Wednesday we will be doing... Oops, wrong one. Wednesday we will be doing a early 2000s karaoke. So be sure to put in your recommendations for songs for that. And Friday we will be playing Goat Simulator. So we're going back to Goat Simulator. We're going to try and get out of the whale's mouth. And we're going to go cause more chaos. So be sure to clear your schedules off for my streams. Both streams are starting at the same time as I usually do. And I will see you guys all on Wednesday. Have a great night. Have a great Tuesday. And I will see you guys all on Wednesday. Goodbye! Thanks for watching! Be subscribed, like the buttons, all the fun stuff. Yay! Arigatou gozaimasu! Goodbye!